Lucid Air. The Lucid Air is one of those cars that doesn't just arrive quietly into the automotive world but makes an impact so significant that it immediately demands attention from both enthusiasts and casual observers. When Lucid Motors introduced the Air, it wasn't just trying to create another electric vehicle, it was setting out to redefine what the future of luxury electric sedans could be. From the very beginning, the Lucid Air has been designed as a statement piece, something that blends futuristic design, cutting-edge technology, incredible efficiency, and unmatched performance into one package. To understand the Lucid Air, one has to step back and see the bigger picture of where the automotive industry is heading and why this particular car is so important. Electric vehicles are no longer just about being eco-friendly or reducing emissions, they are now becoming symbols of innovation, progress, and prestige. And Lucid Motors, a relatively young company compared to giants like Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla, has managed to carve out its place in this highly competitive field by delivering a car that doesn't feel like a compromise but rather a bold step forward. At first glance, the Lucid Air impresses with its design language. The exterior styling is sleek and aerodynamic, with proportions that scream elegance but also functionality. The car's silhouette is shaped with a purpose, to reduce drag and maximize efficiency, and the result is a sedan that looks futuristic yet timeless. The low, wide stance gives it a sporty presence, while the flowing lines and sculpted body make it feel sophisticated. Unlike some EVs that lean heavily into looking overly futuristic or strange, Lucid has managed to create a design that feels advanced but still approachable. The lighting elements are particularly striking, with thin, sharp LED headlights and taillights that give the Air a distinctive signature both during the day and at night. The flush door handles, the smooth surfaces, and the attention to detail in every curve and edge make it stand out in a way that speaks of luxury rather than gimmickry. But while the exterior is beautiful, it's when you step inside that the Lucid Air truly starts to redefine expectations. The cabin is spacious, airy, and filled with light, thanks to its expansive glass canopy roof that stretches across the top. The feeling you get inside is one of openness, almost like sitting in a lounge rather than a car. Materials are carefully chosen, blending sustainability with high-end craftsmanship. You'll find premium leather or sustainable alternatives, recycled materials, fine stitching, and finishes that make it clear this is a luxury product. The layout of the dashboard is modern and driver-focused, with a massive curved glass display that sweeps across in front of the driver, providing all essential information clearly and intuitively. Below that, there's another control screen that can retract when not in use, giving a minimalistic and uncluttered vibe. It's an interior that feels advanced but not overwhelming, combining technology and comfort in perfect harmony. Of course, design and comfort are only part of the equation. The Lucid Air's performance is what truly sets it apart from many other EVs. At its peak, the Lucid Air Dream Edition performance produces a staggering 1,111 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful production sedans in the world. This allows it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2.5 seconds, putting it in supercar territory while still being a four-door luxury sedan. Yet what's even more impressive is how efficiently it uses its energy. The Lucid Air holds the record for one of the longest ranges of any electric vehicle, with the Dream Edition range capable of over 500 miles on a single charge under ideal conditions. This combination of performance and range is unprecedented, showing that Lucid has truly mastered the balance between power and efficiency. Much of this achievement comes from Lucid's proprietary technology. Unlike many startups that source components from suppliers, Lucid has developed its own electric motors, battery packs, and drive units in-house. Their motors are incredibly compact yet powerful, weighing only around 74 kilograms but delivering over 600 horsepower each. This kind of efficiency allows Lucid to maximize space, reduce weight, and increase performance all at once. The battery technology is also a result of years of experience, as Lucid was involved in supplying batteries for Formula E racing, which taught them how to optimize thermal management, durability, and efficiency under extreme conditions. That expertise translates directly into the Air, where the battery pack not only provides record-breaking range but also supports ultra-fast charging speeds. With the right conditions, the Lucid Air can charge at rates up to 300 miles of range in just 20 minutes, making long-distance travel practical and convenient. But what makes the Lucid Air more than just numbers and specs is the way it drives and feels. Reviewers who have experienced it often talk about the refinement, the smoothness, and the balance between comfort and sportiness. The suspension is tuned to absorb imperfections while still giving precise feedback, and the steering is responsive without being heavy. The cabin is whisper quiet thanks to excellent insulation and the natural silence of electric motors, creating a serene environment that makes long journeys effortless. And yet, when you want to unleash its performance, the Lucid Air responds instantly with incredible acceleration that presses you into your seat. It's this dual nature, being both a luxury cruiser and a high-performance machine, that makes it so appealing. Technology extends far beyond the powertrain too. The Lucid Air is equipped with one of the most advanced driver assistance systems, called Dream Drive. This combines a network of cameras, radar, lidar, and ultrasonic sensors to create a system that is ready for autonomous driving in the future. While fully autonomous driving isn't here yet, the groundwork has been laid in the air, ensuring it's future-ready as regulations and technology evolve. Inside the car, the infotainment system is powered by intuitive software that supports over-the-air updates, meaning the car can get better and smarter over time, just like a smartphone. This keeps the ownership experience fresh and ensures that customers don't feel left behind as technology advances. The Lucid Air is also a symbol of what a modern American car company can achieve. Based in California, designed with Silicon Valley's tech-driven mindset, and manufactured with precision, it represents a new wave of automakers that blend traditional automotive craftsmanship with high-tech innovation. Unlike legacy manufacturers who are adapting to the EV revolution, Lucid was born into it, and that difference shows in the purity of its design and execution. It is not trying to retrofit electric power into an existing platform, but rather building everything from the ground up with electricity as the foundation. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Lucid Air is how it manages to combine sustainability with luxury in a way that doesn't feel forced. Too often, eco-friendly vehicles have been marketed as cars of compromise, where the focus is on doing the right thing for the environment even if that means giving up comfort, performance, or style. The Lucid Air flips that narrative on its head, proving that you can have a car that is both environmentally conscious and deeply indulgent. From the start, Lucid emphasized not just the electric powertrain but also the materials used throughout the vehicle. Buyers can opt for sustainable leather alternatives, recycled fabrics, and responsibly sourced woods. Even the manufacturing process emphasizes efficiency and minimizing waste. This approach resonates strongly with modern consumers who care not just about how fast a car can go, but about what it represents in the larger picture of the world. Driving the Lucid Air isn't just about going from point A to point B, it's about the experience. The seating position has been carefully designed to give the driver a commanding yet comfortable view of the road. The seats themselves are sculpted to provide support during spirited driving but also plush enough for long highway journeys. Rear passengers are treated with an equally luxurious experience, with ample legroom and, in some configurations, reclining seats that turn the rear cabin into something more like a private jet than a car. The glass canopy adds to this sense of spaciousness, allowing natural light to flood the cabin during the day and offering breathtaking views of the night sky after dark. It's not just transportation, it's an environment, a space that people look forward to spending time in. The technology inside enhances this feeling of being in a next-generation vehicle. The main display for the driver is sharp, bright, and easy to read, presenting essential information like speed, navigation, and battery status in a clean layout. The secondary screen, often called the pilot panel, is where the driver and passengers can interact with more detailed controls for climate, media, and vehicle settings. It's intuitive and doesn't overwhelm, designed with a clear user interface that feels closer to using a high-end smartphone or tablet than a traditional car infotainment system. For those who want to keep things simple, many of the most used functions can also be controlled with physical buttons or voice commands, providing flexibility depending on the driver's preference. This balance of digital and physical is something many other luxury brands struggle with, but Lucid seems to have nailed it. When it comes to range anxiety, the Lucid Air sets a new benchmark. The fact that it can achieve over 500 miles on a single charge is not just a headline feature, it fundamentally changes how people view EVs. Suddenly, long-distance travel is no longer a challenge. Imagine being able to drive from Los Angeles to San Francisco and back without worrying about charging, or from New York to Washington, D.C. and beyond with plenty of range left over. This kind of freedom is what many people have been waiting for before making the switch to electric, and Lucid has delivered it. And when charging is needed, the Air's ability to take advantage of the latest ultra-fast charging networks means that stops are shorter and less frequent. Adding 300 miles in 20 minutes is a game changer, as it makes EV charging almost as convenient as filling up a gas tank. Performance enthusiasts also find much to admire in the Lucid Air. Beyond the headline horsepower numbers, what truly impresses is the way the power is delivered. The instant torque of electric motors is well known, but Lucid's system delivers it in a way that feels controlled and refined. Acceleration is brutal when you want it to be, yet smooth enough that passengers don't feel uncomfortable. Handling is sharp, with the car's weight carefully managed thanks to a low center of gravity from the battery pack. The adaptive suspension constantly adjusts to road conditions, ensuring that the car feels planted and stable even at high speeds. Whether cruising down a highway or carving through winding roads, the Lucid Air inspires confidence and enjoyment. Another interesting aspect is the way Lucid has created multiple variants of the Air to appeal to different types of buyers. There's the Dream Edition, which showcases the brand's full capabilities with its record-breaking performance and luxury, but there are also more affordable versions like the Air Pure and Air Touring. These models still deliver exceptional range, comfort, and technology, but at price points that make them accessible to a broader audience. By offering this range of trims, Lucid ensures that the Air isn't just a niche halo car but a vehicle that can compete directly with established luxury sedans from brands like Tesla, Mercedes, and BMW. Lucid also understands that owning a car like the Air isn't just about the product itself, but about the entire ownership experience. That's why they have invested heavily in customer service, unique delivery experiences, and service networks designed to give peace of mind. Buyers can expect personalized service, software updates that improve the car over time, and support that matches the premium image of the brand. It's a holistic approach that treats the customer as part of the Lucid family, not just as a transaction. What makes the Lucid Air particularly exciting is that it represents just the beginning for Lucid Motors. This is their first production car, and already it's winning awards, breaking records, and being hailed as one of the best electric vehicles ever made. It makes you wonder what the company will achieve next. Will we see an SUV with the same technology and design language? Will there be performance-focused variants or even sports cars? The Air sets a very high bar, but it also shows that Lucid has the vision, the talent, and the technology to push the boundaries even further. In a world where many car companies are racing to electrify their lineups, the Lucid Air feels like a product that is not just keeping up with the trend but leading it. It redefines expectations of what a luxury electric car can be, proving that range, performance, technology, and comfort don't have to come at the expense of each other. It's not just an electric car, it's a dream car, one that inspires imagination about what the future of driving will look like. One of the fascinating things about the Lucid Air is how it positions itself in the luxury market against established players. Traditionally, brands like Mercedes-Benz with the S-Class, BMW with the 7 Series, and Audi with the A8 have defined what luxury sedans are meant to be. They built their reputations on craftsmanship, prestige, and advanced technology, and for decades they were the undisputed leaders in the segment. Tesla disrupted that hierarchy when it introduced the Model S, showing that electric powertrains could compete with, and even surpass, traditional internal combustion engines. But now, the Lucid Air comes in as a challenger not only to Tesla but also to those heritage brands, and it does so with a confidence that is rare for a new automaker. It doesn't try to imitate anyone else, instead, it sets its own standard. By delivering superior range, unmatched efficiency, and a driving experience that blends performance with refinement, the Lucid Air is carving out its own identity in the luxury landscape. Part of what makes it stand out is the brand philosophy behind it. Lucid isn't just selling a car, it's selling an idea of the future. The company's leadership, including CEO Peter Rawlinson, who was once the chief engineer for Tesla's Model S, brings a wealth of experience in both engineering and vision. Rawlinson has often emphasized that Lucid's goal is not simply to build electric cars but to advance the technology that underpins them. Their in-house development of motors, inverters, and battery packs is proof of this commitment. This approach ensures that Lucid controls its destiny, rather than being dependent on outside suppliers. It also allows them to innovate faster, optimize every component, and maintain a level of integration that directly translates into the car's efficiency and performance. Efficiency is really the word that defines the Lucid Air. While horsepower numbers and acceleration times grab headlines, what's truly groundbreaking is how Lucid has engineered its systems to get the maximum possible range from every kilowatt-hour of energy. Their electric motors are among the most efficient in the world, converting a higher percentage of electricity into usable power compared to competitors. Their aerodynamic design reduces drag to an incredibly low coefficient, helping the car slice through the air with minimal resistance. Even the cooling systems for the battery and motors have been meticulously designed to maintain optimal temperatures without wasting energy. All of this adds up to a vehicle that doesn't just go farther than its rivals but does so while maintaining a balance of speed, comfort, and practicality. Charging infrastructure is another area where Lucid has been proactive. While Tesla has its supercharger network, Lucid has partnered with Electrify America to give its customers access to one of the largest fast-charging networks in the United States. New Lucid Air buyers often receive complimentary charging for a period of time, further reducing the barrier to EV adoption. The charging speeds themselves are another highlight. Thanks to Lucid's 924-volt electrical architecture, the Air is capable of charging at some of the fastest rates available today. This high-voltage system is not only about speed but also about efficiency, as it allows thinner cables and lighter components, further reducing weight and improving overall performance. When discussing the Lucid Air, it's impossible not to mention the sense of innovation that radiates from every part of the car. The software interface, for example, is designed to evolve. Over-the-air updates mean that features can be added, refined, or improved long after the car has been delivered. Owners might wake up one day to find new functionality in their vehicles, whether it's an improvement in range optimization, an updated user interface, or even new driver assistance features. This kind of adaptability ensures that the Lucid Air stays modern and competitive for years, rather than becoming outdated quickly as technology moves forward. Even the sound system in the Lucid Air reflects this spirit of pushing boundaries. The optional 21-speaker surreal sound system is designed to provide an immersive audio experience with 3D sound processing and precise tuning to make music, podcasts, or even navigation instructions feel vivid and lifelike. It's not just about entertainment, it's about creating an environment where every detail adds to the overall luxury experience. The design team also paid attention to small but important elements of usability. The trunk and frunk, for instance, are among the largest in the segment, offering a surprising amount of cargo space. The frunk in particular highlights the advantages of EV architecture by using space that would otherwise be occupied by an engine. This practicality makes the Lucid Air not just a performance machine or a luxury lounge but also a genuinely useful car for everyday life, whether that means road trips, grocery runs, or family outings. Safety has been another major focus for Lucid. The Dream Drive system integrates 32 sensors including high-resolution lidar cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors, to provide a comprehensive picture of the world around the car. This system supports adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, collision avoidance, and many other advanced features. Lucid has made it clear that the Air is hardware ready for higher levels of autonomous driving when regulations allow, meaning the car's capabilities will grow as software evolves. Passive safety hasn't been overlooked either. The Air's structure has been designed to achieve top ratings in crash tests with crumple zones, reinforced passenger compartments, and advanced airbag systems to protect occupants in any situation. From a cultural perspective, the Lucid Air represents something larger than itself. It shows that innovation in the auto industry doesn't always have to come from legacy giants. A relatively young company founded in 2007 has managed to develop a car that not only competes with but in many cases surpasses vehicles from brands with over a century of experience. It's a reminder that sometimes fresh perspectives. Thanks for watching.